What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is my review of the NiHui U807. This is the aircraft here, and this thing is a really nice aircraft. It's a really nice flyer. It has a really nice yaw rate. The pitch is not bad on it. It has a nice pitch on it. This is a really nice flyer. It's one of the better Alias clones, I think. It's very quiet. This thing is more quiet than the Alias even. And it's just a really nice flyer. It has nice LEDs on it. The LED scheme is correct. For those of you who like to have the red in the back, and because a lot of people complain about having red in the front. It throws them off, or some people it's just their pet peeve. It just bothers them. So happy to report that this thing has red LEDs in the back. Although I think it's just the lenses, though. You can just swap them around, but they did put the red lenses in the back. This thing is really stable. It flies fast. It's fast because the pitch is really deep, and it has enough power in order for it to fly pretty fast. It turns and changes directions really fast because of its fast yaw rate combined with the pitch of it. Just a really nice flyer. It comes with this. This is the battery here. This battery I have in it is not the stock battery, so you can see this does fit other batteries. The stock battery is this battery here. It's actually a 650 milliamp hour battery with this connection here, and I'm able to fit all of my batteries of this size in here pretty easily. This is a 750 milliamp hour battery, so I've been flying it with 750 milliamp hour batteries. It's nice long flight times. I'm getting about 11 minutes of flight out of this, flying it hard. But I am using the 750 milliamp hour batteries. Really haven't flown it too much with this battery here, the 650 milliamp hour, because I have so many of the 750s. But I imagine that this would probably give you maybe 10 minutes of flight, flying hard with it, because it's not that much of just maybe a few minutes difference between these. You can see this 750 is a little thicker than this one. Really happy with this aircraft. One bad thing that I could say about it, when I first got this, it might not be because of the design of the aircraft. It might be just handling coming from China. But when I first received this, the transmitter stick was broken. It just fell off right in the middle of the unboxing, and I just replaced it with another one. I had to open the transmitter up and do some surgery. Did a throttle stick implant on it, and now it flies well. The press-in functions still work. Well, actually, it doesn't press in on this side, but it presses in on this side to go into headless mode. That's one of the bad things about it, the headless mode. The headless mode, I really haven't been able to get this thing to work correctly with headless mode. It has a weird wobble to it when you put it in headless most of the times. I heard that it's supposed to do that. Somebody said something about it does tumbling or whatever, but I think that's just retarded. I think that's ridiculous for the thing to just move up and down like that. You can barely fly it around and bring it back to yourself. But it's advertised as having a magnetic compass on it. So you're thinking, whoa, a magnetic compass, it should work a little better. This thing it works bad. I haven't been able to get it to work correctly. And I have done what they tell you to do in the instructions manual. They tell you that you hold both sticks to the lower left, and then it starts flashing, and then you just start to turn the aircraft around until the light in the back, the green light in the back, stops flashing. However, the green light does stop flashing, but it still acts the same way. It wobbles and stuff like this when you're flying it. So I really don't understand what it is that you're supposed to do, other than it probably being a bad system. So I really can't figure out that headless mode system that with the magnetic compass that it's supposed to have. I'm guessing that I've heard that other people have that problem too. It wobbles when you put it in headless. Everybody's complaining about the headless, saying the headless sucks on it, and I have experienced the same thing. The headless mode doesn't work well. Now the transmitter is not bad. It's a fairly large transmitter, but it's not so large that it's gonna bother you when in flight. It's not heavy or anything like that. It has all of the switches on it. They have your trim buttons here, your left and right trim and forward and back trim. You have your throttle trim here and left and right trim. You have the flip button over here up the top, and here is the rates. It has 3 rates, low, medium, and high rates. When you press this stick in over here, that's what activates the headless mode. But I haven't been able to get that thing to work correctly. The transmitter takes 4 AA batteries, and I've noticed that as soon as you take this battery cover off, the batteries tend to pop out of here. So I'm not going to really open it. But it has really nice range. I have flown this thing. I generally don't fly my aircraft really far away from me, from where I'm standing. But I sometimes tend to forget and fly them away pretty far. And this thing, I haven't experienced any dropouts with it. I haven't lost contact with it. I haven't lost connection with the transmitter and the quadcopter. And I have flown it pretty far away. So I'm guessing that the range is pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty nice aircraft. This thing comes in white. The white version's back there. I just wanted to be different and get the black version because it seems like everybody was getting the white version. I do like the white version a little better. This black version is not bad, but I think the yellow clashes with the blue and black. I don't know what they were thinking with that, why they put yellow on it. I don't think those colors go together, especially with the red lights. It just, the yellow throws it off. I was thinking about after the review, I would probably change this canopy color to maybe red or something if I can, or maybe just blue. A blue will probably go good over this yellow. Then again, it might turn it green or something. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but pretty nice aircraft. It has rubber landing feet, nice landings with soft landings with it. It's just a really nice aircraft. I really like it. So let's go check this thing out in flight. Oh, wait a minute. Before we go, I'm so fast to go check it out and fly it. But let's go check out this. It has... It comes with an extra set of spare props, a USB charging cables in there. There's a screwdriver in there, a clear screwdriver. And it comes with prop guards. So I admit I haven't flown it at all with the prop guards on it. I'm not a prop guard type of guy, but usually prop guards usually slow down the aircraft. They appear to screw on, but I don't see any screws, so maybe they just snap on some kind of way. I really haven't tried them. Actually, let's get one out and see now. It looks like they can screw on, or do they just snap on? Let me check it out. Oh, they just snap on. That's not bad. So you just press them on like that. Prop guard. I imagine that they will work well because the prop guard is, you can see the space between the prop guard and the actual prop. It's a pretty decent space. I don't think you're going to be able to force that into it. You have to be flying pretty fast and maybe break this in order to hit the prop. So the prop guards, I'm going to say they probably work really well. And you can see my son had fun with the instructions manual. But Let's have a look at this. The instructions manual is in English and Chinese, but you can pretty much make out what they're trying to tell you to do. So let's go check this thing out in flight. Okay, so this is the indoor flight demo of the NiHui U807. Flying it with the stock transmitter. It's bound already. I'm on low rates. Yeah, as you can see, this thing is really quiet. It's stable. Put your hands off hover here. Just come a little to the side. So this is low rates here. This is a yaw. Pretty fast yaw. This is medium rates here. Nice pitch on medium rates. Still fast yaw. And let's go to high rates. See, this is high rates. You can see a nice amount of pitch on it now. Nice yaw rate. You can do nice funnels with it. You can almost spin around on one motor pilot. Actually, I think it can. There you go. So let's check out the flips. So it flips pretty nice. Lose a little bit of altitude on the flips if you cut the throttle. So if you hold the throttle steady, let's see if it loses any altitude. Just a little. Sometimes it doesn't flip though when you hit the button. So really nice fly this thing is. I won't test the headless mode indoors because it has a magnetic compass, but I haven't been able to get it to work correctly for me anyway. But we'll try to take another crack at it again out back. So this is a pretty nice fly though. I really like it. It's has a nice yaw rate. It has a nice pitch on it. The pitch isn't as deep as the X6058, but you're not gonna find too many quads that have a pitch like that. I guess that's a rare breed, but this thing is really nice. It has more pitch than most of the other clones that I've tried. It's more maneuverable than most quadcopters. I can't think of another quadcopter that's more maneuverable than this. That's not the X6050. The yaw rate on this thing is really nice. Look at that. And the lights are really nice. Really bright lights. You got blue in the front and red in the back for those who really get upset about the lights or get confused about the lights being backwards, about having the red in the front. NiHui got it right. They got the red in the back. They also have that green flasher in the back though. I don't think that will bother you though. It's a pretty nice night flyer for me. The blue in the front. I think they should have gone with green in the front though. It's a pretty nice flyer with this thing. This thing is a pretty nice flyer. Now I think that's all there really is to show about it. Here indoors, let's go out back and check out the magnetic compass. There you go. Okay, we're out back to try to test out this magnetic compass on a NiHui U807, and it says you have to put both sticks to the lower left until you see the flashing, and then you have to turn the quad around a couple times until it stops. Okay, so that's done. So let's check it out. Pressing in the stick. See, it still doesn't work right. It's still flying like a normal quadcopter, so I don't understand. Maybe you have to be in high rates, I don't know. Let's try it again. Wait, see, I'm gonna sit it down. Okay, we're gonna try to put it in headless again. I don't know what that was about. Apparently I did some video function. Let's see. But that's supposed to make it flip though. I don't understand that. So you have to push the button, press the button twice to get it to flip. So that's what it is. If you press it once or hold it down, then it'll do the video. Okay, so when I press in the stick, it should be in headless now. But it doesn't go in headless. You can still do funnels and all. So I don't understand what it is with this thing. That's it. It doesn't work.